Have you ever wondered how much an area panhandler makes and what they do with the money that you give them?
8 News reporter Nate Eaton's been working on an exclusive now and exposes what he's found over a 3-month-long investigation. Nate?
Yeah, Juan and Christina, over the past year, thousands of Virginians have lost their jobs. Some of those people have been forced to work the streets as a panhandler. In fact, here in Richmond, about 1,100 people are homeless, and out of those 1,100, between 12 and 17% have panhandled. But have you ever wondered just how much money you can make if you can actually make a living by working on a street corner just like this one? You've seen them on street corners, the side of the road, and at busy intersections.
Why do it? Why not do it?
Dressed in old, tattered clothes with a cardboard sign.
Work's hard to find.
And a cup. Panhandlers, hoping for help, asking for food, begging for money.
I make money walking down the street.
A quick drive through Richmond and you'll run into them.
We're just hoboing through begging for money.
On this day, folks at Staples Mill and Broad are greeted by Mike Adams and his friend.
We're going to do it like today, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours.
For 20 years, Adams has made his living holding up a sign.
Traveling folk, hungry and broke. Here today, gone tomorrow.
And collecting cash.
Would you say you're a professional panhandler?
Working on it.
Working on it.
Working.
You've got to improve. You've got to improve more.
Yeah, don't you improve your job?
Yeah.
I improve my job.
Adams travels the country, hopping trains and stopping in cities long enough to earn enough to move on.
So what do you do when people tell you, why don't you get a job?
I got one. I'm a traveler.
So you consider this your job?
God right.
Would you want to do anything else?
No.
And the fact is, he doesn't have to. Adams claims he can make up to $700 a week.
People want to give.
Pure hard cash.
Maybe it's guilty conscience, I don't know.
Tax-free.
I don't care if the law says you can't give. People are going to give.
But here in Richmond, that kind of money is hard to come by.
I mean, the money's not that great here compared to other places, but I mean, you can get by here.
Get by? What exactly does that mean? We wanted to find out.
I was definitely surprised.
Pretty good hourly rate, don't you think?
I think so.
So we put 3 fake panhandlers on the street with the agreement that every cent they collected would be donated to charity.
God bless you.
Willis,
Trying to make it home to Washington.
Erica,
Thank you, sir.
and Phil, all working different streets on different days at different times.
Thank you, brother. $5.
All making money by simply asking for it
You got any change?
and flashing a sign.
Just sitting on the bucket and I was just getting changed.
And these are the signs they used. How much money did they make? How generous are Richmonders? Coming up in just a few minutes, find out the answer to those questions. Juan?
Thanks, Nate. Very interesting.
Before the break, we showed you 3 fake panhandlers we put on the streets to see how much money they could earn with the agreement that all that money would go to charity. These are the signs they used. Here's what happened. Both Willis and Phil spend lunch hour in the business district. Phil doesn't ask for money, just stands on the corner. At first, things are slow. People walk by, glance at a sign, and keep moving. But after a while, it picks up. First, this lady gives $1.
How you doing? Thank you.
Then this guy stops, pulls out his wallet, and drops in not 1, but $2 bills.
Thank you, sir.
Another man gives, and altogether, Phil brings in a little over $4.
God bless you.
Willis takes a different approach, shaking the cup, then asking for donations.
You have some spare change, sir?
Many people do give change, others $1 or 2.
Thank you, brother.
2 guys even give Willis $5 bills.
$5.
But money isn't all Willis gets. A food vendor even offers him lunch.
And the guy was offering me chicken sandwich, fruit, bottle of water. Very friendly, very friendly. That was the free lunch.
After eating, Willis hits the streets again, and in about an hour, makes $16.
People was feeling sorry for me, and they started giving me everything. I can only imagine if you could just sit out there for 8 hours, how much money you can get.
We switched things up for Erica, putting her on the corner of Broad and Belvedere during rush hour.
Thank you.
We couldn't believe it as car after car after car stops
Thank you. Thank you.
and gives.
Thank you.
In fact, 3 minutes doesn't go by that someone doesn't hand over money.
How are you, sir?
Some even stop on their bikes.
Thank you.
Others just walking by.
Where are you trying to go?
Thank you. To Washington.
Finally, after an hour, her cup is full and it's time to stop. How much do you think you earned?
I think I at least have like 40 bucks in here.
40 bucks in an hour? That's a lot.
1, 2, 3.
But her guess is close. How much is in there then?
$32.67
And in an hour.
in an hour.
How easy was it to panhandle?
It was kind of hard at first, a little nervous. But once you start going, you just get into it and people just automatically start handing you money.
Altogether, Erica, Willis, and Phil bring in over $56.
Here's $56.
We take that money to Homeward, a nonprofit group working to prevent and end homelessness in Richmond.
So we don't recommend giving cash to strangers. If someone's asking you for cash, how can you help that person meet their needs? Maybe without giving cash, but really getting them to where they can get the help that they want and need.
Homeward says there's more effective ways to help panhandlers instead of just handing over your money. One way is to give to trusted organizations that use your cash to help the homeless.
Are you surprised how much our fake panhandlers made?
No, I'm not. I mean, people are people want to help.
Those generous people have been helping Mike Adams for 20 years.
Since the time of Christ, people have been giving. There's been beggars since Christ's day. People are always going to give. As long as you got people willing to give, you're going to have beggars.
And begging is what he says he'll do the rest of his life, as he stands on a corner dressed in old tattered clothes, holding a sign, asking you for money, hoping you will help.
I'm going to die doing this. I'm a beggar of life. I beg everything I can get out of life. Whatever they can give me, I want to get it. That's why I have a smile on my face. That's why I enjoy it.
And several panhandlers really are desperate. They really do need the help, and to kind of help out with that, Homeward is hosting an event 3 weeks from today. It's called Project Homeless Connect, where those in need can receive dental and vision care. They can get haircuts, they can learn how to interview for jobs and things like that. It's really a way to connect with the community. They need volunteers to help with that workshop. If you are interested in doing more, visit our website at WRIC.com. Reporting tonight in Richmond, Nate Eaton, 8 News.
Thank you, Nate.